Hello Internet, it's Mike White with 143 Vinyl. So today I wanted to make a video about how to take a PDF that you've taken out of Cricut Design Space and turn it into a PNG. And so I'm using this image. I don't have the rights to this. This is from one of our very good customers, Paula at 143 Vinyl. And I hope she doesn't mind me using this image, but it's the first one that I found in our inbox, because sometimes we have customers send us PDFs for us to convert for them, and we certainly don't mind doing that. But I just wanted to show you how to do this for yourself. And my friend Sean Mosh has a tutorial that I'll link in the description that shows you how to make a PDF with Cricut Design Space. And then I'm going to show you how to take that PDF and put it into Photopea so you can convert it. So this is just saved in my downloads folder on my desktop, and I'm going to open up a tab and I'm going to go to photopea.com. Some people call it Photopea. I just think Photopea sounds a little more sophisticated. And then I'm going to open from my computer the Piranha's PDF. It's going to be so simple, you guys. It's really easy. And I'm just going to open it up, and then I see that I've got this bitmap. And it's come in as a smart object, okay? So I am just going to double click on this smart object, and that's going to take it to me where there's no background, but I do still have the registration marks, okay? So I'm going to get rid of those. So I'm just grabbing my lasso select tool, and I'm just selecting this area in this corner. I'm going to select this area. Scroll down here, I'm using Control Plus to zoom in. I'm holding Shift to select these other areas. You know, after your first selection, you have to continue to hold Shift before you click to add to your selection, okay? And you can see I wasn't very precise there, but it should still work out. It looks like I forgot to hold Shift on that second one, so I'll just go back and get it. And then I'm just going to select this layer and hit Delete. And that's gotten rid of my registration marks. And I'm going to take one more step because I want this to be an accurate size in the layout designer. I'm just going to hit Image, Trim, and I'm going to go, you can go off top left pixel corner. I'm going to choose Transparent. I get the same results, it seems, on most things with that. And what that's done is it's cropped it perfectly. Now I'm going to export it. So I'm just going to do Export As, PNG. It's telling me the size right here. So it's 2556, which is like 8 inches wide by 3300, which is like 11 inches tall. And I mean, it's great quality. You know, you can really actually get great quality out of Cricut Design Space using this technique. Looks like she kind of messed up a little bit. It's a little flattened off at the top, which I hate that. But you know, just if you see that, just go export it again. Okay, and I'm just gonna hit save. I had quality set to 100%. It usually saves it right back in the same folder, and that's what it's done. So the folder I opened from, it saved it back there, okay? So now all that's left, we all know this step. I'm just gonna go order this as a DTF print, and I'm just gonna open up the layout designer and choose my size. Let's see what a 12 by 12 does. And then I'm gonna choose that image. I probably should have named it something. I noticed it was bitmap.png. Probably a good idea, and I know it helps our digital team to just have some kind of name besides something generic like that. So just out of respect for them, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just start over by closing the layout designer. I'm going to go back to my 12 by 12. Now that I've got my named image, I'm just going to open that up. And the layout designer is super smart, you guys. It has actually opened it at exactly the correct size it is for printing. And when I see this down here, I can tell that it's perfect. Now, if I resize this and make it bigger, it's no longer perfect. One thing that confuses people a lot is that it says perfect still down here. Well, that's because the layout designer doesn't actually check your image size every time you move something. What it does do is it checks it when it saves or if you duplicate. So if I were to take this and duplicate it, I could look down here and see that both of these have turned into a pass. That's one of those triggers that makes it actually check the size. But I don't need the other delayer, so I'm just going to delete it. And I think I've got this size just right. It's a little bit larger than what I wanted. You know, a little bit larger than the file size that I had. But a little change like this won't mean the digital team has to do anything. Like, this is good enough. This will be a good quality image. And so I'm just going to name it Piranhas. Oh, and I want to remember to show you this. If I click now, since the image is trimmed and there's no excess space around it, there's no extra wasted space that's defined by the blue box. That's because we trimmed it. It's now 9.1 inches wide by 11.7 inches high, and guess what? I can count on those dimensions. So if I wanted to be really precise here, I could actually just use these controls and make it 0, 0, and then I could bump this up. I probably wouldn't want to go past 11.9. That's good. That way I can be sure that nothing's hanging off the edge. And now I'm getting exactly what I want. And then I also like to kind of center it up because the way it comes out on the gang sheets, this is just easier to cut. This extra wasted space on the sides will just give me ease with my scissors when I get the designs. Okay, hey, I hope this helps. Obviously, we still need to save the project and add it to cart, but that's all you need to do from this point on. Save the project, it'll upload, and then we'll just add it to our cart based on how many quantity we wanted. And then we go to checkout. All right, guys, I hope this helps, and I really appreciate y'all watching my tutorials, and I appreciate you ordering from 143vinyl.com for all your DTF transfers. Take care.